it fast. To facts tight, gotta make this moment last. We bringing go, half strip like in the candy with style. It's about to get wild. Let the Raiders roll. Yeah, let the truth unfold. Las Vegas in our veins, like a story told. People went through the speakers, shaking up your soul. Yeah, we're Lunatik Raider. Always on the run. On the strip like some insights, navigate the night. Truth in every state, penny bitches so right. Love to with a brand new secret. Yo, I know the spirit is so star. Pull your woman that you can't ignore. The heart of Vegas need. The words you can't ignore. Let the Raiders roll. Yeah, let the truth unfold. Las Vegas in our veins, like a story told. Yeah, people went through the speakers, shaking up your soul. The Lunatik Raider Show, always on the road. Skylights in the desert, feel the rhythm of the beat. We're setting in the stage, making history in the heat. Voices rise and fall in a city that never sleeps. Yeah, the Raider Show keeps spinning, the secrets Vegas keeps. Let the Raiders roll, let the truth unfold. Las Vegas in our veins, like a story told. Yeah, keep moving through the speakers, shaking up your soul. Yeah, the Lunatik Raider Show, always on the road. The city like splash me, right the biggest night news on the radio. About to hit another high, everything you wanna know. But the scoop make it fast. To facts tight, gotta make this moment last. We bringing go, half strip like in the candy with style. It's about to get wild. Let the Raiders roll. Yeah, let the truth unfold. Las Vegas in our veins, like a story told. People went through the speakers, shaking up your soul. Yeah, we're Lunatik Raider. Always on the run. On the strip like some insights, navigate the night. Truth in every state, penny bitches so right. Love to with a brand new secret. Yo, I know the spirit is so star. Pull your woman that you can't ignore. The heart of Vegas need. The words you can't ignore. Let the Raiders roll. Yeah, let the truth unfold. Las Vegas in our veins, like a story told. Yeah, people went through the speakers, shaking up your soul. The Lunatik Raider Show, always on the road. Skylights in the desert, feel the rhythm of the beat. We're setting in the stage, making history in the heat. Voices rise and fall in a city that never sleeps. Yeah, the Raider Show keeps spinning, the secrets Vegas keeps. Let the Raiders roll, let the truth unfold. Las Vegas in our veins, like a story told. Yeah, keep moving through the speakers, shaking up your soul. Yeah, the Lunatik Raider Show, always on the road. The city like splash me, right the biggest night news on the radio. About to hit another high, everything you wanna know. But the scoop make it fast. To facts tight, gotta make this moment last. We bringing go, half strip like in the candy with style. It's about to get wild. Let the Raiders roll. Yeah, let the truth unfold. Las Vegas in our veins, like a story told. People went through the speakers, shaking up your soul.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome.
They're here.
Rise, my nation. Gather around and prepare. Our pride will be restored. Our shadow will fall with wicked damnation. Rise, my nation. Rise. This is your nation. This is our nation. This is the Raider Nation. Can you dig it?
What it is, Raider Nation, top of your Monday afternoon, evening, whatever you want to call it. As you can see, man, the voice is gone. That's why I haven't been on the last couple of days, last week. I'm gonna make it work today. I'm gonna make it work today. Salute to the one and only world's most dangerous chat. You know what it is, man. Salute to y'all. Shout out to everybody that's pulling up, man. We got a good show for you today. As you know, the combine is over. We got the numbers in, the statisticals, you know what I mean? Other news is popping out within the nation as well as outside of the nation that could affect free agency for us. We're going to get into that as well. We're going to break down a couple of guys from the combine. Of course, Jackson Dart. Gotta take a look at him, man. The boy, he looks like the real deal Holyfield. And then we're gonna talk about Will Howard as well as Jalen Milroe. My opinion as far as what I see and what can be done. Yeah, man, we're gonna get into it, man, without doubt, man. Let's go ahead and dive into it. Shout out to the world's most dangerous chat. We got Billy Davis in the building, man. Salute to you, man. Thank you for pulling up. Raider Paul in the building. You already know what it is when he pop up, bruh. He bringing the bottles. Get that shit. Get that shit.
I'm out of time. There you go. There you go.
There you go. There you go. You can't get enough of that, man. Shout out to Raider Paul, man. We got Billy Davis, I said. John Leon in the building, man. What it is. Hope all is well. Be out. Guess what, bruh? Your jersey comes tomorrow. I checked the tracking. I sent. There should have been an email that came to you with the tracking in it from USPS, not UPS, United States Parcel Service. So check your email. There should be a link or just the updates on your package, which should be there. They said March 4th. That's tomorrow. So you should be getting it soon. As well as if J-Dog's here, J-Dog, yours should be coming, I think, today. Because you're closer to where I send it from. California way closer than our, so you know what I mean? But you guys got y'all's coming, man. Let me know when you get it, man, for real, for real. Let's get back to it. Be out in the building, man. Salute. Yes, indeed, Sacktown Raider Mike. Hey, Mike, I hope all is well with you, brother, for real. Man, my voice strained. You know what? I'm gonna try not to put too much on it. You feel me? I'm gonna have to pull this mic up so you guys can hear me clear, man. This voice, man, I got sick with something. I don't know what the hell I got sick with, but the thing was, I wasn't sick, felt bad. You know what I mean? Of course, I had the little runny nose and then just a cough. You know what I mean? Cough just went away, but just coughing, especially at night, man, the voice is just wrecked. You know what I mean? Just wrecked. Like your baby mama's vagina is wrecked. Let me quit. Shout out to everybody, man. I got you. Hold on, let me stroll down, man. Oh my God, it's strangeful, man. Eugene Powell writing the kisser, man. I can't even do that right. I'm gonna try though. You know, I'm here though. That's all that matter. You feel me? I'm here. D Mokes in the building, man. What it is, man. Salute to you. Hope all is well. Graham Cam, what it is, man. Good to have you here, man. I appreciate you. Yes, indeed, man. Yeah, I think it was them lot lizards. They had barbecue lot lizards on the stick. Should have left that shit. Hey, I should have listened to Mike G, man. Avoid the lizards by all means necessary. You know what I mean? I should have ran, duck, and hide. You know what I mean? Raider Syndicate in the building, man. What is the deal, man? Salute to you, man. Appreciate you, my brother, for real. We got Navy Vet in the building, man. Salute to you, man. Thank you for pulling up. Greg Lear in the building. 3 p.m. Traffic hour in LA. Oh yeah, that traffic boy, La boy, ain't no joke. For real. Let me see. Let me scroll down. I gotta catch up to y'all, man. Y'all active this morning. I like that. D Nice in the building, man. Salute to you. Hope all is well. Thank you for pulling up. We got Billy, we got Eugene. I think I got everybody. Let me see. Raider Nation, Jason in the building, man. My dude, what it is. Salute to you. Yes, indeed, man. My guy. Gotta scroll down. Y'all got y'all track shoes on in the chat today, boy. I gotta catch up. Like mustard. Now let me quit before I lose the rest of my voice. I be like, hey, babe, can you go make me a hot dog? I want some relish, some onions, some ketchup, and some mustard. Oh my God. Let me see those. We got Greg Lear in the building. Yes, indeed. We got Desert Raider, J-Ro in the building, man. Salute, man. We all up in here, man. Yes, indeed, man. It's family time. Hold on. Let me see. I'm almost down to the bottom. Okay, I'm down at the bottom. All right, we got everybody, man. Shout out to everybody watching, man. If this is your first time here, please subscribe to that channel, man. We are on our way to 3,000, believe it or not. We are on our way to 3,000 subs. Once we get there, like I said, one lucky subscriber will be receiving a brand new flat screen, of course, TV, 50 inches or plus. Depends on the deal that they have at the time that I purchase it. But like I said, we got time before the season start. A lot of good things are going on in the nation. Next week, free agency, y'all. The open window to legal tampering, which basically you're going to get verbal agreements. They could renege on it. You know what I mean? They could did like what's name did when we signed him as offensive coordinator and he ran off to Washington. Speaking of Washington, they finished a trade with the Niners to get Deebo Samuels. Other news, Raiders, we are not tendering DJ Turner, wide receiver. So we're letting him walk. So we know that we're going to try to somewhat revamp the wide receiver room. So expect free agents. I think more likely draft. I got some stats for y'all for the draft, the combine too. Other news, T. Higgins receives a franchise tag from the Cincinnati Bengals. So he's no longer in play in free agency as a wide receiver. If he does not come up with a contract agreement with the Bengals by, I think, July 15th, then he is on the hook for a little bit north of $26 million for the season, fully guaranteed. So I don't know how that affects Cincinnati's cap hit, but who cares? As far as us goes, at the combine, we've seen a lot of guys get out there and do their things. Quarterbacks, mostly. Some did the cone drill, some didn't do the bench press or the 40, but they did get out there and throw. We're going to take a look at Jackson Dart. Very impressed by this young man. I think he might have worked his way into the first round somewhere. That could be an option for the Raiders if all else fails at the top of the draft, as well as how did Will Howard do? Yeah, everybody was hollering Will Howard, but I'm gonna go ahead and give you both sides of what I feel about Will Howard as well as Jalen Milroe. So there's a lot we're gonna talk on today, man. Salute to y'all. Thank y'all for pulling up. Desert Raider in the building, man. Salute to you. I don't. Who's going to trade for T Higgins at 26 million? You know what I mean? Kind of the same way. Like if, say, for instance, Minnesota decides to franchise tag Sam Darnold. That's the average of the top 5 contracts in the NFL. Who's gonna pay over 40 million a year for him? Unless somebody, I could see somebody like Cleveland doing it. Cleveland make dumbass mistakes when it comes to signing quarterbacks or trading for them. It's in their DNA. Amongst the DNA strands, you see they fuck up. TFU. You see TFU in their DNA. They fuck up, and they do it. They do it masterfully. You know what I mean? They do it the real way. If you gonna fuck up, fuck it. Fuck up beyond all fucktivity. That's how you do it. You don't half-ass fuck up nothing. You gonna fuck up, fully fuck up. Be a full fuck up. Don't be a half a fuck up. You know what I mean? Never play a half fucked up individual in a movie. You be fully fucked up. Remember Tropic Thunder when they said you don't never go full retarded in a movie? Once you do, your career's done. Hey, shout out to the Cleveland Browns. the poster boy for fucking up. You know what I mean? Not only did they find out, they fucked up and they found out. So, hey, it is what it is. Oh my God. So yeah, we out to get down to the nitty gritty next week. Let's go ahead and take a look, man. Let me turn down this music. Let's talk about this Jackson Dart gentleman. Oh my God. I'm gonna post a little something, and y'all, we can check them out and talk and chop it up while you're doing it. Let me get this thing going. Yeah, I'm very impressed with Jackson Dart, y'all. Very impressed with Jackson Dart. This guy right here, he came out there and he proved he deserved to be in the conversation of the top 3 quarterbacks, hands down. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna chop it up while we check them out. Bam, let me bring it up. I did a little highlight reel thing. You feel me? Let me get it so everybody can see this shit. Bam. So this is Jackson Dart. You can see him throwing at the combine at 6'2", 223 pounds. Good size, nice size quarterback. He was slinging that ball, y'all. He was slinging that ball. So and accurate, and accurate. I think, and what I do is, I don't think you just simply look at the individual and how he throws, because we're gonna get into Will Howard in a minute. But what you gotta do is try to imagine him with what he does bring. How do he figure into a Chip Kelly offense? I think it would be seamless with him in a Chip Kelly offense. I think Chip Kelly would have a field day calling up plays for this young man right here. And he's young. You know what I mean? He's a young dude. Yeah, man, look at him. And you want to go to that outside shoulder. You want to be able to throw your receiver in between the ball and the defender, because you got to imagine the defender would be probably on his heels. So you want to go to that outside shoulder. I've seen quarterbacks at the combine throw to the inside shoulder. Not that they were intending on doing it, but it's just, you know what I mean? That's a no-go, because you're giving the defender action at either picking it off or breaking it up. But yeah, this guy got a solid arm. I like this kid, man. I'm surprised it took the combine, because his game film don't lie either. The game film shows this guy is up to par for it. So I don't know what it was that caused people to have him, and I like his size. That's why I said I would take Jackson Dart over Dylan Gabriel. You know what I mean? Just because of size, but that doesn't mean size is end all. You know what I mean? Because I done seen short guys get out there and do their things. Like Dylan Gabriel was measured at 5'10". I think it was 5'11" at the combine. It might be 5'10 3/4, something like that. But solid. Now, Will Harrell, let me take this down. Now, here's my thing. I don't know why they got some content creators out there saying, oh, Will Howard did good. No. He did not do good. I don't know where people's getting this idea that he did good, but that's not going to kill him. I'm going to get to that in a moment. This is what their breakdown of him at the combine was about Will Howard. Unfortunately, his performance didn't back up those claims. During the combine, Howard missed a number of easy throws, many of which were inaccurate and well over off target. Um, Receivers had to jump or stretch to try and catch passes that should have been routine. But you got to remember like this. This is why a lot of quarterbacks choose to go pro days with their receivers. It's hard trying to play a sport with somebody you never played with before, and especially if you're a quarterback against a receiver. Just throw him. How do you know how this receiver is going to come in and out of his breaks? How you know his hands are good? How do you know where to give him the ball? You know what I mean? What is his athleticism as far as being able to do makeup speed to get up, catch up to the. Now you got some receivers that can catch anything, but you're throwing the guys that you never thrown to before, and they expect you to grade high on that. It's not gonna happen. Even the dream team in Olympic basketball when they had Jordan and Pippen and all them guys, they had to still practice because they never played with each other like that. So don't expect Will Howard. I'm gonna give him the benefit of doubt. Don't expect him to go out there and just light it up. Now, some people came out there and looked great. They can adjust quickly. But just because you adjust faster than others don't mean you can't adjust. And my thing is with Will Howard is, if he did not do that great, which we've seen it, he didn't do great at the combine, but that lets me know Chip Kelly had a hell of a game plan to get this guy involved and to make him successful to end up at the end of the season with the national championship. So I'm believing in Chip Kelly. If Chip Kelly can make Will Howard, the one that people say he didn't look so great at the combine, made him look great. Come on. Now, here we get to this point. Now, this is very interesting to me. Will Howard, in my eyes, is a product of Chip Kelly's system and scheme. He was able to fit that offense around him, had a great running game. There's so much talent coming out of Ohio State into this draft. People are looking at them, people in different organizations, as they could be the prototype, not a prototype, but coming off the prototype of what Georgia was known for. Just put out so much great talent in the NFL. Ohio State had that kind of team. No wonder they won the national championship. The running backs did extremely well at the combine, especially in the 40. Both of them. That's the beauty of it. You know what I mean? Now, here's where I want to get into things and make it a little interesting. Let's get on to the next guy I want to talk about, who is a little bit more athletic than Will Howard. I like his measurables as well. Where the fuck is you at? Holy shit. He said, holy shit. Hold on real quick. All right. See, all this just gives me more confidence in the Chip Kelly, right? Now, here's the thing. We're going to bring this up right now. Let me get this all lined up for y'all. We're going to talk about Jalen Milroe. We're going to talk about Jalen Milroe. 6'2", 217. This dude has a hell of an arm. The thing about him is his accuracy, but he showed signs of him being able to make those passes at the combine. Let's go ahead and check him out. Now, my thing is, the knock on Jalen Milroe was basically what we seen out of Will Howard at the combine. Lack of accuracy. Ball's not right on point and everything, but he showed at the combine that he can make these passes. Now, if Chip Kelly can make Will Howard look great, what do you think Chip Kelly can do with Jalen Milroe? Because what I'm doing is I'm looking at what if Shador and Cam Ward is gone at 6? even though Jackson Dart did his thing, I don't believe Jackson Dart is worth a 6th-round pick, not because he's not worthy of it, because the other talent that will be there at 6 outdo him. They outdo him. So you got Graham and guys like this that are great at their position, where we're looking at Dart and talking about he being the 3rd best at his position. And I told y'all, and these guys also said front office with John Spytek and them, saying that they will not overlook generational type talent or reach for a position of need. They will not reach. Now, I would be satisfied with if the Raiders come down to the 6th pick. Say, for instance, that Shador and Cam is gone. At that 6th spot, you got Genty, you got Graham, you got of course Dart is still gonna be there. You have McMillan, wide receiver. Here, I'm gonna get to Mike McMillan too as well. I would be saying if all these guys are sitting there at 6, I would be more than happy to trade back. If I trade back, my target is Jackson Dart. Hands down. Jackson Dart will be my target trading back. I don't believe Jackson Dart will go at 6 or should go at 6. Everything else behind us is not looking for quarterbacks. Everybody behind us, especially lower 1st round, all have quarterbacks. But the thing is with teams that already have quarterbacks in the lower half of the 1st round is most likely they'll be open for trade. That means quarterbacks who did not get their quarterback in the 1st round, such as the Giants in Cleveland, but we think those will be the 2 to snatch Cam Ward and Shador Sanders. That's going to be gone. Then it's all on us because we know New England ain't going to do it. We know Jacksonville ain't going to do it. It's whatever we want to do at 6. But we got to worry about the Jets behind us. Does the Jets want one of these guys in the draft? Do they want a Jackson Dart? Now you got to play this game. Now it's kind of like gambling. You gotta take a gamble. What do you think teams behind us that need quarterbacks, what are they thinking? Jackson Dart, are they not willing to give up a 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, whatever, you know what I mean, pick? I mean, not give it up, but use that pick to draft a Jackson Dart that high if they're impressed by him? So now we got to play this game with these other teams. Yeah, there's teams that already have quarterbacks. That doesn't mean they won't move back either. It won't mean they won't move back for one. But I think if we move back, I don't think the Jets ain't going quarterback. I don't think they go Jackson Dart that high at 7. It's not going to happen. I think they're going to go probably O-line. They're going to try to sure up some stuff because now we know that Aaron Rodgers is going to be gone. Now the word out is that they made it available for Devontae Adams to be traded for. So they're cleaning up these salaries. They're moving these salaries along. I think they're the kind of team that will go with the trenches, especially with the new head coach they got. So I don't see them going that route. But I can see what the Raiders should do is if the opportunity presents itself, trade back from 6, still get Jackson Dart and accumulate more draft picks. Perfect world. I would go that route. But Jackson Dart will be on my list of number 3 overall quarterback in this draft. Has to be. Will Howard didn't impress me, but then again, Will Howard was at the combine without Chip Kelly. You know what I mean? We're watching Milroe right now. The boy got an arm. The boy, we already know about his wheels. All we got to do is get the right guy to get the right stuff out of him. I think if you put a Milroe, and this is why I'm getting to with Milroe. Milroe, even though I don't have him, because he's still raw to me. He's still raw. But I think we got the guys on this team that is good with raw material and can get something, you know what I mean, build something from it. But he's not our all go-to right now. I kind of look at him as what New England looks at Joe Milton. You know what I mean? They got Drake May as their quarterback, but Jalen Milroe would be a lovely project because if you can turn him into something, boy, I would love to have the problem of having two dope ass quarterbacks than having one and a question mark. You know what I mean? So the way New England did it with getting two quarterbacks in this draft and not spending high draft picks on both of them, you go get your main dude, and then next you go get a second one, especially with a whole new regime. Let's get Chip Kelly, and then you can still use Jalen Milroe in instances with Jackson Dart running RPOs, and you know what I mean, like we kind of did Mariota. But I think this dude is so dynamic already with his legs, his passing technique, and his accuracy is the only thing left that has to be developed. And I think we got the right teachers in place to get the best out of him. But I wouldn't grab him in the first. Of course, I'm not saying Jalen Milroe first round. I'm saying later. But I'm just imagining if Chip Kelly can do what he did with Will Howard, imagine what he can do with Jalen Milroe. Hot damn. I just want to say some old school shit. Hot damn. Look at the shit on that critter. Let me quit, pause. But yeah, man, I think Chip Kelly is that common denominator to turn quarterbacks that are not defined yet into well-oiled machines. I mean, he will put the right system around these guys. That's what I'm anxious about. Now we got to look at the weapons that any quarterback. If a Jackson Dart does come here, who does he have to throw to? We already know about Bowers. We know Mike Mayer is on the trading block. That's more assets we gonna get in the draft. See, they're loading up. I heard that Zamir White is on the trading block. Will anybody trade for him with a deep draft in the running back position? That's going to be hard to say, bruh. That's going to be hard to say. Too many good dope-ass running backs in his draft. We've seen the two backs out of Ohio State. Boy, they got wheels. They got wheels, boy. Both of them little monsters, boy. Whew. Boy, I seen the wind blow by them. You know what I mean? Like, God dang. Now let's get back to the weaponry. So we need a run game. We already talked to Genty at the draft. At the combine. We talked to the guy from Ohio State. Now, wide receivers. Like I mentioned, DJ Turner will not be tendered a contract, so he's walking. Now, let's talk about these wide receivers. Let me talk to you about Tetairoa McMillan, wide receiver, Arizona. The boy went out there. Let me get his statisticals, and then I'm going to tell you what to me, if you want that same type of wide receiver, what you can go with in his place later on. That's why I said you accumulate these draft picks. It's on. So let me see. Tetairoa McMillan, wide receiver, Arizona. Now, this guy right here, I like this guy. Do we go with him at 6? I don't think we have to. I'm going to tell you why. Like I said, I would love to trade back from 6 and still get our dude. Now, McMillan will not get past the Jets. Jets ain't going to make the same mistake twice. They made a mistake last year by not getting Bowers when he was there. He fell to us. This year, if we pass up and trade back or whatnot, and the Jets are there for wide receiver, that possibly could be their thinking. You know what I mean? You're trying to trade Devontae Adams, so you're going to need wide receiver. And I think that would be a good spot for him, to be honest with you, as far as what that team needs. He's not the end all either, because with him, McMillan is 6'5". He's a junior, young dude. Well, how much was he? I think he was 200 and God dang it, they don't even have that shit on here. How you gonna have partial height, no weight, motherfucker? Hold on, I'm gonna get it. Just give me a second. Okay, here we go. 6'5", 212 pounds. He ran the 40 in 4.5 seconds. 40-yard time. 4.5 seconds. 6'5", 212 pounds. If we don't get Tetairoa, and I know he's not going to, if we pass him up in the first round, he ain't going to be there. I just got a strong feeling he ain't going to get past. If we drop back some, it's the done deal. It's a done deal. But that's not the end all. Remember we did the draft, the mock draft, couple of weeks ago, and I drafted a wide receiver out of TCU, Savion Williams. Well, let me tell you about Savion Williams. Hold on. So we know McMillan was 6'5", 212 pounds, ran the 40 in 4.5, right? Well, guess what Savion Williams does? Savion Williams is 6'5", 225 pounds, and ran the 40 in 4.38. Oh, not 38, 4.48. I think it was 4.48. I think it was. Hold on, let me get Savion Williams. Savion Williams combine numbers.
According to Nashville,
yes.
Savion Williams, WRTCU.
So he came into
an outside wide receiver, a do-it-all weapon at 6 feet 4 inches, 222 pounds. Running a 4.48 in the 40 at 222 pounds only helped his NFL draft stock as he likely sneaks.
Shout out to J-Roll, man. Thank you for that 10 hater, man. I appreciate you. Let me get to you. I'm trying to break down this Savion Williams, but I like Savion Williams. His draft stock went up from what they say. My thing is Chip Kelly offense ain't predicated around 2 tight ends. We got to look at the focus of 2 running backs. You know what I mean? Plus, Bowers can do anything on the field. That's why I said don't. I wouldn't be mad, and I put this suggestion out there. People say, why would you do that? Why not? Put Bowers at the number 1 wide receiver spot. Keep Michael Mayer. Let him be the blocking tight end and do all the dirty work underneath. Since we use Bowers all over, but somebody said, why would you take a number 1 threat like that from tight end and put him at wide receiver 1? Because then that number 1 threat becomes your wide receiver 1. You know what I mean? But I think it could be done because Bowers is built differently. We run him out of everywhere anyway. Slot, backfield, it don't matter. So I think Michael Mayer is being put up, and it's sad to say this, I don't think you can count on him. Now, I ain't saying ability, but then again, what they say your best ability is availability. Now, I'm not one to make no fun of mental health, but sometimes you can get in your own way. I understand you. If you need help, you need help, but do we put all our faith into a guy that we're not promised is going to be here the whole season? Is that what we're going to give guys these millions of dollars to not be solid when we need them? I mean, if he got issues, we should be able to move on from it if we don't want them problems. I know people say that's fucked up, but I'm pretty sure he got enough money to go sit down and talk with somebody. Where did he go during the season this past season? He went off and did something, and his family said this is not the first time this happened, the way they made it sound. Now, I'm not trying to be the guy that's not understanding, but at the same time, it's like, if I knew my girlfriend was a stripper, I can't be mad if I get married with her and she's out there fucking around swinging from poles for $1. When I said I thought you was going to quit this after we got together. You know what I mean? I should be able to say, look, you cool. You work that pole like a motherfucker. But I just ain't got enough ones for you. You know what I mean? Like, hey, but babe, you going to judge me by that? I'm not judging. I just ain't got enough ones. Yeah, the mom was always told $1 make $5, make 10, make 20, make 50, make hundreds. I'm not gonna give you $1 because then I'll be 99 away from 100. You know what I mean? Shit. I need to keep my dollar. But yeah, man, I think it's more to it than just that. I think they're gonna and I think it could be salary wise. You know what I mean? And get assets. Like we don't need a two tight end set if that's not what we're running. So let's see if we can convert that tight end and get a draft pick and turn it into a running back. Let's see if we can trade that tight end and turn them into an offensive guard. There's a lot of there's a lot of other spaces we can fill with using Mayer as an asset, trade asset. Somebody's going to want him. You know what I mean? So, I think it's all production based, and then what your offense is going to look like. It's going to be predicated on the run. We're going to be a run heavy ass team. So don't be surprised if they go get out here and get two dogs at running back and just run it down the fucking throats of anybody. Watch, the offensive line and the running game are going to be the two focal points of the offense. Watch what I tell you. Wide receiver ain't tripping off of that. They out there. Like I mentioned, let me get back to say, but hey, thank you, man, for the question. Dope. That's a good ass question, though. But we're on the outside looking in, so we really don't know the true facts of what it is. All we can do is speculate. My speculation is they don't need 2-star tight ends. They just need depth. You know what I mean? If one goes down, but you figure if you have somebody and here's another thing. If Bowers goes down, God forbid, if Bowers goes down, do you have faith in Michael Mayer to come in and do everything that we were having Bowers do? I tell you what else y'all should look at. There was a tight end in the combine, boy. He's a monster. And boy, this boy is athletic as hell. Who's that tight end from Georgia? He must have been the one that take from after Bowers left. What tight end from Georgia had a good combine? No. They saying Brock Bowers. What tight end from Georgia had a good 2025 combine? It was his brother. I can't remember his name, bruh. I think they got him right here. Nah, that's not it. I can't remember dude's name. Brother though. He was doing the gauntlet, catching the balls, and the one ball, that fool reached up with one hand and snagged it out the air like it was a baseball. I'm just talking about just twisted his body and grabbed it with one hand. The dude was pretty fast. He's a big dude too. Big tight end. I would get dude in the draft because with that kind of athleticism and hands, if anything, like I say, if anything, and here's another thing I believe in also. If you got a star player at a position and say he needs to come out the game for a breather, I want to be able to have a tight end that can go in there and also do the same shit he does. We need another tight end that can fill in the gap just for whatever period of time we need him and be able to run the same plays that we would run for Bowers, have him installed and do the same thing. I don't want to be it's kind of like this is why I'm not content with AOC. AOC to me is like this. He does not allow you to run some of the plays that Chip Kelly would like to run, as far as using the mobile quarterback, RPOs, and whatnot. If you do have a second quarterback that is athletic that can run, I always hated when teams had two quarterbacks, one to run the offense and the second one to come in and run RPOs. You're telling the defense what the fuck you about to do. If I see you bringing in your mobile quarterback and taking out the motherfucker that ain't, guess what the fuck you about to do? Most likely you're going to run that ball. I'm telling everybody on the defense, just tackle the motherfucking quarterback. If the AOC in there running RPO, and I'm going to tell you who brought this up. Marcus Allen said it didn't make no damn sense. You got a quarterback in the game that ain't mobile and you running RPOs. We just going to tell the defense, just tackle the running back. We know the quarterback ain't going to run it. You telling on yourself. To me, it's all about keeping the defense guessing. The more you can make the defense hesitate and have to think and process, that's an inch, that's a second, 2 seconds I got ahead of you. That's what I want. I want you to have to pause and think what they about to do and watch. By the time you make your decision, it's going to be the wrong one. But you can't do that with a one-dimensional athlete. You can't have a quarterback in there that ain't mobile and then you running RPOs like you fooling the defense. You know what I mean? It's just, come on, bro. That shit, you see a quarterback come in that's mobile and the other one go out. We knew Mariota was running the ball when he played for us. Come on. We knew it. Mariota come in the game, you know what he's doing. He running the ball. You can't even fool nobody with that shit. All right, let me get to Savion Williams. Savion Williams boosted his stock. I already had him. I already drafted him in the mock draft anyway. 6'5", 224 pounds, ran a 4.48 40 at 6'5", 224, bruh. Can you imagine him in the red zone? He's boxing out fools and has the wheels. And you know they're going to put on big wide receiver, they're going to put a little ass corner on probably 6 foot. Probably the 6 foot guy. It wasn't a lot of fast guys at corner in the combine. But they had a couple. But you had guys that's like running as fast as Savion Williams was. Running as fast as McMillan. McMillan, don't get me wrong, 4.5 at 6'5", 212. Shit, I'll take that too. But if you don't get McMillan, they ain't like, oh, we wanted a big wide receiver target like that. They still got him in the draft. And Savion Williams ain't the only one. I think there's a dude out of Iowa State, one of the two. Another 6'4" type dude. I don't know his wheels. But Savion Williams, keep your eye on him. For real, for real. But yeah, man, there's a lot of things how we can approach this draft. It's going to be interesting how Spytek, Brady, and Pete Carroll, I want to see the first moves they make. Matter of fact, I can't wait for free agency. Next week is going down, y'all. Hey, y'all come back here and join me next week. I should have the vocals back. I'm going to be singing with the 5 Heartbeats. We got a residency at Circus in Vegas. I'm the 6th heartbeat. They call me the Murmur. Let me quit. But yeah, man, there's a lot of excitement to go down. I want to see the moves they make. Because the moves they make in free agency is going to kind of dictate to us how the draft is going to lean, how we're going to lean towards individuals in the draft. You know what I mean? If we go out here and grab a free agent wide receiver too, or tight end. Not tight end, but running back and an offensive lineman, we pretty much can see what the focus in the draft is going to be. Now, I'm still waiting for more of our free agents to be taken care of. I'm waiting for that Max Crosby shoe to drop. I definitely hope that Spillane comes back and Morick. I heard there's teams out there interested in Morick, but I mean, of course, he's a young up-and-coming safety. Why not? But all in all, there's a lot to look forward to. I just want to see how these guys wiggle in free agency in the draft just to get a better idea of what it is that they're targeting and how they're going about doing it. You feel me? Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Tamar Gaither in the building. Salute. He said the Murmur. The Gavel in the building, man. Salute. SoCal Sal, my guy, what it is, man. Salute. Let me get all y'all, man. J-Dog, you missed, bruh. J-Dog, your jersey is coming. I think your date I think it might be today. Today or tomorrow. Today or tomorrow, your jersey coming, bro. I had them send you updates in your email. So just keep an eye on your email that you had gotten at me about when you gave me your size and name. But the jerseys are coming, bro. They already been shipped. Man, I need to get off of here, man, and quit talking so much, or I ain't gonna never have no voice again. I like Dart. I like Jackson Dart, bro. I've been saying that. I like Jackson Dart. I think I don't think Cam Ward and Shador is. I like Shador and Cam Ward too, but I do not want us to trade up. I do not want us to trade up unless this could be very interesting. Unless a deal has us not giving up so many draft picks and giving up players like Michael Mayer. Maybe Michael Mayer is somebody that you add in the deal to move up. I like Cam Ward. I like Shador. Jackson Dart definitely is my third guy. But later in the draft, I say if you can work it, I think Jalen Milroe, bruh. If some way, somehow you can get your hands on him around the 4th, 5th round, why not? Why not? I go get 2 quarterbacks. A project. Give Chip Kelly a project. Let him do Dart. Dart is our dude, but at the same time, if Milroe can be developed and he surpasses Dart, go with the best guy. You can never go wrong with 2 good quarterbacks, because if any of these guys go down, we don't want to be like, ah, shit, here come Brian Hoyer. You feel me? But yeah, man, I'm gonna get my ass up off here. I'm doing too much talking. And my throat ain't. I'm not there yet, y'all. Shout out to everybody out there in La La Land. The good stuff. Salute to you. I see y'all, man. But I'm about to get up off here. We'll be back tomorrow, though. I'm gonna just not say shit for all night at work. I've been drinking tea. So I'm gonna just kick back for a minute, man. But hey, salute to all y'all for pulling up once again. If this is your first time here, please salute. I said salute. Please subscribe to the channel, hit that like, man, and hit that notification bell and leave a comment if you like, man, for real. Tell me what quarterback, name your top 3. You know what? I'm making it more difficult. I'm interested in hearing what y'all say. In the comments, tell me the value of Jalen Milroe. What round is the best round that for value for what he is? What is the value on Jalen Milroe? Where do you think he will go in the draft this year? That's all I need to know in the comments, man. I'll get back at y'all. Hey, you guys enjoy your Monday. We'll rock and roll tomorrow, Tuesday. Same Raider time, same Raider channel. You know what it is. It don't stop and it won't stop. So with that being said, man, I don't know if I can spit this one out. I'm going to try to. Like I always say about this time, this is going to sound ugly. Hey, close y'all ears. I'm out this. B-I-H. Ha-ha.